Concentration of media ownership, internet neutrality, and oversight of the Federal Communications Commission among the issues the new chairman of the House Domestic Policy Subcommittee plans to take on. That and, of course, running for the presidency. Joining me now is Congressman Dennis Kucinich. Congressman, it is good to have you with us.
Thank you very much, Lou. I appreciate a chance to be on your show.
You have spoken out for the first time. I had not heard the words fairness doctrine in a very long time. But you are compelled to look at that issue and to bring it front and center to the national agenda. Tell us why.
Well, years ago when I was teaching at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio, I talked about the creation of the Federal Communication Commission. When it was first created in 1934, Lou, it said that all broadcast licensees should serve in the public interest, convenience, and necessity. The fairness doctrine derived from the public interest, and that is that there should be an uninhibited marketplace of ideas. That's what the First Amendment is all about. And so what I've asked is for our committee's work to include a revisiting of the fairness doctrine in this year of 2007.
And you plan on holding hearings. As you know, there is a school of thought that the fairness doctrine, which of course hasn't been around now for some 20 years, was stifling and therefore also contravening the First Amendment, free speech. How do you respond to those who would charge that?
Well, there's been some real changes in media in the last 20 years since we've seen the fairness doctrine go. We've seen 50 large media companies suddenly shrink to 6. And so this idea of uninhibited exchange of ideas in the marketplace needs to be looked at in the era of media consolidation. To see, for example, how in the world did we end up in this war in Iraq when one study said that only 3 news sources who opposed the war were able to get on the air out of 393 in a study. What does that say? Was there an uninhibited exchange of ideas? How could we have the trade policies which we have, for example, if there was a free and uninhibited exchange of ideas over NAFTA and GATT and the WTO? I think that this is an opportunity for America to revisit the issue of consolidation in the media, how it relates to whether the media is serving in the public interest, and so my committee is going to have hearings on that.
All right, Congressman, we're just about out of time, but I can't let you leave us without asking you how your campaign for your party's nomination is going. How are you feeling?
Let me say this, Lou, that I'm the only candidate who not only consistently opposed the war, but who voted against funding the war. Today, the big debate is escalation. The debate ought to be ending the occupation, and it ought to be not funding the war, to bring our troops home. I put forth a 12-point plan that's intended to do that. You cannot say that you oppose this war and continue to fund it. And so I've been clear on this. I led the effort in the House, and I'm continuing to lead the way as a candidate for president. People want a president who has the clarity of vision and isn't going to commit men and women to put their lives on the line in the name of the United States if that cause is based on a lie. And I saw immediately that it was the wrong thing to do, and people want a president who has the judgment, the right judgment on these kind of grave matters.
Congressman Dennis Kucinich, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be talking over the course of the next couple of years. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.